Okay, so I guess what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and talk what's been kind of bothering me out. There's no script. There's no set sort of things to kind of pinpoint or or follow. I guess I'll just go ahead and start speaking. So I've gotten all this equipment. I've painted my walls. I've gotten gifts of nano leaves and things like that, all in the efforts to try and start jumping online and streaming and playing video games for people and like providing a sort of entertainment. And everything seemed to have been going well. Like again, like I have all this equipment and I'm like super excited to play stuff and I was streaming a little while, playing all these games that seem familiar, and I was like practicing and like getting followers and things like that on a small scale, like one or two per stream, but that wasn't enough for me. And suddenly, out of nowhere, like my I just stopped, and I had a tough time like going live. And the next thing I knew, I had a tough time playing video games in general. And I really cannot pinpoint why that is. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping that as I talk this out, that perhaps maybe we can kind of uncover the answer together. I sit down in front of the computer and I start firing up a game, and um, I open up what is this Streamlabs, and I get myself adjusted to go live, and the next thing you know, I'm just staring at myself on camera and not going live. I'm not playing anything. I'm just kind of looking at myself and making these stupid little tweaks that ultimately don't matter, and and nothing ever happens, and it ends up being just like a bunch of wasted time that I could have spent actually engaging people. Um, so I guess a question I could ask myself is what's happening internally. Um, I think I'm getting wrapped up on how it is that I look when I'm gaming versus actually having fun, or what I'm coming across as opposed to actually playing. Like I already don't care for losing. I already don't like losing. Which is funny because I lose a lot. But then to lose in front of my audience for some reason seems terrifying. And it's not supposed to be. And I have plenty of streamer friends who will tell me that that's part of the climb and that's totally okay and it's not a big deal at all. Yet here I am still stuck. Like I'm afraid to even play with other people for fear of letting them down. And I guess if I look back on it, like I guess I've always beaten myself up when I come up short in gaming. And it's caused me to hold off on gaming overall. And I don't know why I and I don't know why I take it so personally when I do. I know it's bad and I know it's unhealthy and I know that it's a part of the climb to get better, but for some reason I'm struggling with this, and it's I feel like it's kind of like held a part of my life that I really enjoy, otherwise captive. So I don't know. I think already losing is frightening, I guess, and which then makes playing frightening because it's like gambling, which is why I don't gamble at all. That'll never be one of my issues. um, but yeah, I think that's really the hump. I'm afraid of not doing well in front of an audience. There it is. But it's okay to not do well. It's okay. There's people who are going to watch you whether you win or lose and are okay. And you can take that feedback that you have and get better. The feedback is going to be there to help you. That's another thing too. Like as much as I know that the criticism is there to help me and help me get better, I it's tough for me to take initially. Like even in simple instructions, like hey, your camera's blurry, or hey, adjust this. I'm like, oh, now I suck. Which probably then leans into starts to kind of tap into these feelings of my inferiority complex in general. All right. Okay, so we got that. I suffer with a major inferiority complex. And when I'm not successful, when I come up short in my endeavors, it taps into how I feel like I'm dumb or stupid or ugly or not smart or or just inadequate in some way, shape, or form. Which I think plays heavily into my fear of playing anything unless it's something easy and predictable. So here I am playing MapleStory at 34 years old. When I have a world of games at my fingertips, I have all these games I would really like to play and like to jump on and like entertain people with, but like it's frightening. And I know I'm not the only person going through this. Um, I know that I am probably in the same boat as many people, but it's it, this appears to be my hump. So now that I've kind of uncovered that, perhaps maybe I could open up the comments to whomever is actually watching this, and like open up the forum for like words of encouragement and some advice on how to kind of get over this, and see if it will take me one step closer to what it is that I wanted to do with all this stuff. Because I do want to get out there. I do want to follow my goals and like reach those things. But I'm dealing with all these mental blocks that I can't really seem to get over. I mean, I've had this gaming studio for months and like nothing's happened. So, I think that's kind of what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and publish this, and hope that perhaps maybe something good will come out of it. Maybe something positive will come out of this, and we can kind of go forward on this journey together as we slowly build me up. Because it's getting apparent that I can use the help. Um, yeah. So I think that's it. Um, I'm gonna sign off for now. Maybe I'll jump on. Maybe I won't. Maybe something will come of it. Maybe it won't. Anyway, that's my bit. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day in some way, shape, or form because I have work tonight, and hopefully I will see you all soon.